Yes.
On the face tube. All right, wonderful. So welcome to Call of Cthulhu Live. Let me just knock the volume on this thing down because it's annoying. So I'm Andy Cowley. I'll be the keeper, not dungeon master, the keeper of arcane lore. And to my right we have Neall at the far side.
Hello, I'm Neall.
Here's Neall. We have Clark.
Oh, Clark.
Who was a nominal Scottish foreigner. To my left I have John, one of the wonderful organisers and owners of Adirondacon.
Hello.
So we take the next hour and a half to try and entertain you with a bit of live play. We'll actually run through a real scenario. This scenario is called Bits and Pieces, and it happens in a hospital morgue. So I'll leave you with that information. That's as many spoilers as you're going to get. There will be, fair warning, there will be vivid descriptions of horribly mutilated body parts. As long as no one has a trigger on that, are we good to go?
We're good.
If anyone has a problem, just stick your hand in the air and let me know, and we'll just gloss over it and move on. We'll just do the swipe screen, we'll fade to black, and we'll move to something else.
Can I gloss over the part where I die?
Okay, yeah. You can try. You can try. So I'm just going to give you a little introduction for the players, and then when we get into it, I'll have the players introduce their characters, who they're playing today. So your evening has been ruined, gentlemen. All your plans are off since you received a frantic phone call from your friend, Dr. Lawrence Warwick. He's a consulting physician who, until now, worked at a variety of hospitals across the East Coast, and most recently, Dr. Warwick lost his position at St. Mary's Teaching Hospital in Arkham, Massachusetts, due to a dereliction of duties, which you all know is code for some sort of scandal. The authorities revoked his medical license, and that barred him from practice. Now, Warwick did not take this well. He did not take his dismissal well. And in fact, earlier today, he called you ranting wildly about how his actions have been necessary to avert some terrible crisis. Now, either directly or via an intermediary, his message has reached you, and that's what's ruined your entire afternoon evening plans. His call or message was incoherent, although he did linger on a few sinister words. He mentioned cultists, resurrection, and the need for cleansing fire. Now, dropping whatever you were doing, you've responded to his call, and you've taken it upon yourselves to find Dr. Warwick. Come on in. You can take a seat. We just got started. You've taken it upon yourselves to respond to his call and figure out exactly what's going on. So our story is going to begin as you arrive at St. Mary's Teaching Hospital and head to the morgue. Now, why the morgue? Well, you did previously visit Dr. Warwick's apartment. That's a part of the scenario we're kind of glossing over. This movie's been modified to fit in the time allowed. And when you're at his apartment, you've found clues that lead to believe he may well be at the morgue of St. Mary's Teaching Hospital. So that's why you've come here. And his most likely location is indeed, as you say, the morgue. So it's a Sunday. It's been a lovely blue sky day, about 54 degrees on November the 8th. A little brisk, a little chilly, but now the light is fading as you arrive at the hospital, and the hospital's very quiet. It's a Sunday. This is 1927, so we don't have like 24/7 life that we have happening today. You made your way through the hospital, and you found the elevator that goes down to the morgue. So as the elevator descends, this creaky old metal, somewhat mechanically questionable elevator descends to the hospital morgue, I'd like you to introduce your character, who you're playing, and at the same time, in Call of Cthulhu, we have a thing called luck. Every character has a statistic called luck, and you can use that luck as we play the game to actually turn failures into successes. If you really make a roll and you blow it, you really need to make that roll, John,
Yes. I feel you're attacking me.
Exactly.
That's the
you can use look to make the roll. But before we do that, by the way, you may notice to my right there is an empty chair. This is in memorial for Bill Van Patten. So the last time we did the Call of Cthulhu live at Adirondacon, we had a wonderful gentleman, Bill, who was playing. Unfortunately, Bill passed away a little early this year. So we're remembering him as we play again, and that's why I have an empty chair to my right, the missing man formation. So we'll remember Bill as we play. So the elevator is descending, and as I flip the music over to something a little spookier, perhaps I'll start with Neall. And Neall, please introduce your character, and then you're going to roll 2d6 and multiply that by 5 to generate your character's look. So go ahead, Neall.
I'm a detective, Shamus, a flatfoot. My name is Dacius, Beauregard. Dacius, you can call me Beau. Who employs me is not your business, but I'll tell you, it's the university. I've been brought on board to keep tabs on Dr. Warwick and ensure that he keeps a good memory of what is his business and what is not his business.
Okay, thank you. So why don't you roll 2d6 and multiply by 5, and that's going to generate your look. The higher the better, by the way.
We've rolled a 9, so 45.
45 points of luck. And you spend luck on a 1-for-1 basis. So we're rolling percentile dice, rolling low. So every point we want to make that roll better is going to be 1 point of luck. Clark, if you'd be so kind.
I'm playing Captain Kevin Darling, MC retired, late of the King's Royal Loamshires. I'm a demobilised officer, who's finding peace incredibly boring, tedious. I travelled to the United States, or my hometown of Croydon, just outside London. My search for excitement has led me to Arkham, where an old and true friend and a surgeon who saved my life, Dr. Warwick.
In the trenches, you were injured in the trenches.
I took one in the big show. He dug that bullet out, and I have it here. It has my name on it and keeps me safe. I'm determined to renew my old friendship with Warwick, and I'm dashed excited to see him, hopefully.
Excellent, excellent. Roll me 2d6 multiplied by 5, that's going to be a starting luck.
25.
Ooh, yes! 25 points of luck is not a lot to luck. John.
All right, I'm Dr. David Mento. Dr. Warwick was a good friend of mine. We went to school together. We worked in hospitals together. We've kind of lost touch. Recently, we've always maintained a good relationship. But again, lately he's kind of drifted away. Haven't really heard from him. But then out of the blue, I get this call saying, something's going on, and I've decided, I've got to find out what's wrong with my friend, even though we've kind of lost touch. I'm a doctor of medicine. I'm middle-aged and a little bit past middle age. I'm getting a little bit tired of doctoring. It's getting harder all the time. You lose somebody, and you take it. It's hard on the soul taking this.
It is. Why don't you roll 2d6 and let's see how strong you are.
Please give me some.
Snake eyes.
6.
Oh, we start with a 6.
And a 1.
7 times 5. Do your mental math. That's not bad. It's a very middling roll, right? That's very average. Okay, so as I previously described, the elevator. You're in the elevator. It's descended, and it stops with a bounce. There's an ominous twanging of cables above you, and you look up and you think, oh Jesus, when was the last time this elevator was maintained? And then there's an ominous ping, which announces the elevator's arrival at the level of the morgue. I'm going to give you a map, a plain map. On this map is a layout of the morgue, but there's very little information on this, as befits a player map. I'll give you one, John, as well. And the elevator doors slowly creak open. In fact, you might actually have to just help the door kind of open all the way as it kind of gets a little stuck at the end. And you're staring out into the reception area of the morgue. So what's in the reception area? There's some of those metal trolleys, those steel trolleys that on wheels, lockable wheels that they use to move patients. I'm sorry, corpses. I mean bodies, victims. No, patients, residents around the hospital with. You maybe think for a moment like you're glad that you were not brought down, one of these trolleys, because that would mean that you're no longer living. And you look through, and there's some cabinets in here. There's some trolleys with the wheels. To your left is a door, and on the door it says cold storage. So that way probably lies those wonderful lockers where they have those little slidey drawers that come out that the corpse, the bodies of the deceased are placed upon. And directly ahead of you is another door with no window, but there's a sign on that door that basically says that that will lead through into the vivisection suite. No, sorry, that's the wrong word. Into the place where the autopsies are performed. So it probably says that, autopsy room. I'd like you all to make listen rolls, please.
I didn't hear nothing.
You hear nothing.
I make it just.
Now remember, if you fail the roll, you can turn the failure into a success by spending luck. But there's another mechanic in Call of Cthulhu called pushing the roll. So if you make a roll and fail, you can still try again by making it a little more risky, pushing, and roll again. However, if you fail, there's going to be a consequence. Like, for example, I want to climb that wall. I roll my climb. I fail. Okay, but I'm going to push it. So you say, well, I ask you, how are you pushing it? You say, well, there's a drain pipe. I'm going to use the drain pipe to help me climb the wall. You roll, you fail again. You get halfway up, the drain pipe pulls away from the wall. You fall, maybe you break a leg. So there's also pushing as well. So did anyone have success?
I have wasted my first special success of the night on a listen.
A special success for Beauregard. Call me Bo.
Call me Bo.
Call me Bo. Okay, so Bo.
Or Detective Dacious. Either one.
Either one works. So Sir, the Sir word as well?
No, I'm a working man.
Okay. So Bo, nobody else hears anything. Maybe you can still, like, your ears are full of the twanging of the lift cable or the elevator cables, and you're distracted. But Bo, you hear a noise coming from beyond the door that says autopsy suite, and it's something like it's like a bubbling sound. It's kind of like noise.
Thank God
I think I need a drink after that.
Ostentatiously sticks his hand under his coat. Says, did anybody hear that?
Hear what?
I'm sure you did. I have to go over here and look for something.
No matter how many times I find myself in this place, it's still
There's
unnerving.
something going on behind that door. Not everything in here is as stiff as that elevator.
Well, let's go check it out. Why are we dilly dally?
Absolutely.
Quick, everybody, get behind him.
Did you draw your gun?
Yes.
You Americans and your guns.
I'm very jumpy. It's a little weird how jumpy I am.
Says the military man.
Back in the big show, I never drew my gun until I saw the whites of their eyes.
Actually, Darling, did Captain Darling serve in the Women's Auxiliary Balloon Corps?
For a while?
For a while. Are you allowed guns in the Women's Auxiliary Balloon Corps?
The guards had guns.
Excellent. So Neall, so Beauregard, you go towards the door that says autopsy, and one would assume that
I follow
clustering
behind.
line. And the door does not appear locked.
Come on, let's go.
Darling,
Push the door open.
Okay, so Darling steps forward and throws open the door. What's the doctor? You know what Beauregard's doing? What's the doctor doing?
I'm standing back a little bit, letting them take the lead. Because
discretion being the better part of the battle.
exactly,
Absolutely.
He's got a gun
Okay.
for goodness sake.
Okay, so you throw open the door onto the autopsy suite, and it's exactly kind of in here is what you would expect. There's two metal tables which are kind of like they've got the drain in the bottom. Ooh. They've got the drain in the bottom. There's some cabinets and a sink to the side. There's a couple of doors that exit this room. But what and the lighting in here, you know, the kind of like fluorescent white light that's like really harsh and gives you just I don't know, it makes me feel kind of I don't know, but it's like that very harsh actinic fluorescent light. And unfortunately slumped on the floor, right in front of one of these tables, is your friend, Dr. Lawrence. He's dressed in scrubs. He has the blue scrubs hat on as well. He's lying on the ground in an expanding pool of blood, and he's got his hand on the scalpel, which is lodged in the side of his neck, probably very close, Doctor, to his carotid artery. And you can see blood just bubbling in his mouth. He looks at you with a look of horror and pleading. And his hand comes up, reaching you.
There he is.
My God, Warwick!
You all get to make sanity rolls. Oh. So what the characters are going to do now is they're going to roll against their sanity statistic. If they fail, they may not have a good time mentally with this.
We're rolling under, right?
You're trying to roll under.
I succeed.
Success, no damage.
I don't even have enough luck to help me here.
A fail?
Yeah.
It's just a tickle, just a roll of D4. Just a D4. 2 points of sanity damage, and
I had a regular success.
a regular success, so nothing for you. Now, when you lose sanity in Call of Cthulhu for the first time, you kind of have an involuntary reaction. Something like you do or say that when you're hit with this mental trauma. What does Captain Darling do?
Yeah. Look out! Whiz bangs!
So Beauregard, you kind of look over. It's like, but of course, Doctor, your attention is drawn immediately back to your friend, Dr. Lawrence.
Larry.
But you were hanging back.
Yes, I was.
So I think Beauregard. I think the action is yours, sir. If you'd like to do something about this.
This is somebody I know, and
It is somebody.
I know him to normally be very composed.
Yes.
And
This is the opposite of composed.
yeah, that shouldn't be.
When one has a scalpel sticking out of one neck, it tends to make one uncomposed.
Yeah, couple smarts.
To be decomposed.
But I need to be decomposed. But I really want to be very confused. So I think that's a clue. I think that's a clue. I'm going to step out of the way and go, Dr. Mento, please?
All eyes swivel to the doctor.
I would have tried to dodge past him. But yes,
Okay.
I rushed to my friend.
You're rushing to render first aid.
Yeah.
Okay, make a first aid roll or medicine. Probably first aid's more appropriate, unless you convince me medicine's a more appropriate thing to do.
Well, let me see what's higher on my sheet.
Yeah.
No, we'll do triage first aid.
Okay,
First
so
thing
EMT, rush it in.
I immediately look around, grab like a
Stand back!
towel or
We're
something.
doing medical thing.
Yeah, I'll give
It's a
it
5. It's a
35. That is just a regular success.
Okay, so you go into your medical. You have a medical bag, yes?
Yeah.
You go into your medical bag. You pull out some wadding,
Leeches
some
and
sterile. You rip open the sterile bandages.
Yeah.
And you put pressure on the neck.
Yes.
Around the scalp, because if you pull that scalpel out, that's probably the worst thing you could do.
Quick, it's a tourniquet.
And Lawrence, the doctor looks up at you. What was your first name again?
David.
David! Don't let them escape! You cannot let them get out! There comes the blood.
I'm too focused on the wound right
Okay.
now. I like.
So, darling, your momentary shock at seeing this wounded friend.
My man!
Well, yes, you heard him say,
My God.
"Don't let them get out. They can't. They mustn't escape."
Who's getting out, Warwick? My God, man, what's happened?
So, in classic plot device, at this point, Dr. Warwick passes out, presumably from shock. from the blood loss. But you're convinced, Doctor, that you have actually saved his life.
All right.
Now you strapped around his neck. There's a scalpel still in there.
Yeah.
If he receives, with an appropriate amount of with your tender, loving care administrations and some good surgical skills with your medicine skill. What is your medicine skill?
My medicine skill is a 70%.
Ooh. Okay, that's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. So under your care, he will probably recover. He's not immediate. His life is not immediately in threat anymore. You've saved him. Huzzah. Okay. So can you all make spot hidden rolls?
Jeez.
A success for
Yes.
Bo.
Bo succeeds.
Darling is still distracted by you.
I'm slipping in the pool of blood.
You can't see anything except Warwick choking on his own blood and remembering back to some horrific injuries you probably saw in the war, the Great War, the big.
Yeah, and I'm still 100% focused on getting the blood bleeding to stop and just taking care of my friend.
So once again, Bo, regard saves the day. Bo, looking around this autopsy room, you see one of the tables was presumably being used. It's the one that Dr. Lawrence is slumped against. And on the table, you see just a mass of blood. Red hue, which you assume is human blood. You see scalpels. You see a bone saw sitting on the table, and then all around the floor, you see a mess of bloody trails. There's a handprint over here. There's a footprint, a naked footprint over there, and you quickly glance down at the doctor's feet, and he's wearing shoes. And the trail of blood. There are two doors that leave this autopsy suite. One on the left, one on the right. And the trail of handprints and footprints and just general messiness. Smearing, I think I want to use the word smearing. Sure. Smear. It's a good word. They basically exit through both doors, which are closed.
If I solve this, I'm going to charge them an arm and a leg. So both doors are closed.
Both doors are currently closed.
And neither was the one that we came in through.
And the door that you came in was closed as well. But looking back at the door you came in through, because you just mentioned it, you see that there's smearing on that door, like something. There's bloody handprints on the door, as if someone who was very badly wounded. Maybe Dr. Lawrence, but then you look at his hands are covered in blood, but he's immobile.
Right.
So something tried to get through that door. Presumably wasn't successful, so it went through the other two doors instead, deeper into the mortuary.
Having already heard things through a door, I'm going to gingerly approach the nearer of the two bloodied doors.
What about equidistant?
Okay.
Pick one, left or right?
The one to my left.
The one to your left, okay. And you know that you have the map in front of you because as you came out of the elevator, there's one of those wonderful little "You Are Here" maps. So you know the layout of the morgue, you just don't specifically know what is where.
Sure.
But you do seem to realize that goes out into a hallway, if you will. A wide hallway, which then connects many of the other rooms of the mortuary. So that's where that door goes. In fact, there's a little window. There's even a little window. And you look out to the hallway, and you notice that the light out there is dim. Several of the light fittings appear to have been smashed. I wonder why.
Interesting. So then, based on this map, then the other door goes further in.
The other door also goes into the hallway, just on the opposite side of the autopsy suite. So they both lead out to the hallway, which then goes to other parts of the mortuary.
I'm going to try to. I don't want to touch it, but I want to listen near the door.
Okay, make a roll. Make a Liskin roll.
This one, yes, I failed this.
Okay, spend luck.
Quite
push it.
substantial. No, this is a solid fail.
A solid fail. Okay, so
I am quite pleased to hear nothing.
You might hear
Nothing is
that.
what I wanted to hear.
I know they didn't have fluorescent tubes in 1927, but just for the atmosphere, we'll say the only thing you can hear is that ting, 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 ting of a fluorescent tube trying to start with failing to do so. Ting, ting,
We're totally safe. There's nothing else here.
How annoying is that noise, by the way? Has anyone ever had that noise?
Yes.
Yes, that ting, ting, like, yeah!
No, since the war, my hearing.
Not since the war. On what? What was that, darling? Okay, so clearly Beauregard, you see Beauregard. You've done what you can for the Dr. Lawrence. He's passed out. He's in shock. He's got blood loss, but you know his life is saved.
Right.
He will not immediately die. Darling is overcome.
Can you help me get him up onto the?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
we're
wait
getting
him
up on the. We're going to lift him up on one of the wheelie carts.
On one of the. Oh, so you're going to take him back through?
No. We'll leave him here.
So what's
for
in
now.
here is the autopsy table.
Yeah.
You're going to put him on an autopsy table.
As long as it's clean. As long as it's clean.
Well, the other one is there are two.
Yeah.
One of them is just a mess of gore.
Yeah, I'm going to put him in that.
But the other one is shiny metal.
For now. Shiny metal in it.
So what little blood does drip off him goes into the drain and is taken away in
Yeah.
perfect place.
I just want to be prepared to,
He's
get him out of here.
Absolutely.
Eventually, but
I mean, he's not feeling any discomfort because he's unconscious right now.
yeah. So
You lift him onto the autopsy table. Okay. And then you see Bo, your friend Bo, listening intently at the door, but apparently not hearing anything.
I will go check the other one after.
Okay, that's another roll.
This one succeeds.
Okay.
I do hear things.
Regular success?
Regular success.
Okay, so the different levels of success in Call of Cthulhu. You can, if you roll under your skill, it's a regular success. If you roll half of it or less, it's hard. If you roll 20% of it, it's called an extreme success. If you roll a 0-1, it's critical. So regular success here. So you do hear some movement, something moving around there, but it sounds like the pattering of feet.
Okay, so that sounds little. I'm not afraid of little things. I can be brave. If I try, I can be brave. I'll open the door.
You open the door. So you open the door and look out into the dimly lit corridor. And as I said, remember I said several of the light fittings have been smashed.
Yes.
Obvious. You look to your right, you see a door, and it says mechanical room. Mechanical room, yes. And then you look to your left, and you're looking up to the top right of the map, and you can see a door that says bathroom. And it's as you look left that you see the door of the bathroom just slowly swinging shut, and you see the rear of someone's foot disappearing through the door. Just as the door goes click and closes. It's a naked foot. Just the heel, just the back, just the heel.
That seems odd in dead center. Any trail of blood toward the mechanical?
Oh, most definitely. And towards the bathroom too.
And the
Bloody footprints, in fact.
I call out to Darling and Mento.
Sorry, I'm helping a buddy.
There's someone here.
So we'll switch back to the Doctor and Darling, Captain Darling. You've got the body on the table. You've made Dr. Lawrence as comfortable as possible, given the circumstances. He still remains unconscious. You hear Beauregard. He thinks there's someone here. You hear Bo say he thinks there's someone here.
He said, "Don't let them escape." Maybe we
Don't
should,
let. What was the key? Don't let them escape.
So we're all waiting for just one man. So I can't hear one.
So have you tried yelling to them, talking to them, getting their attention? I'm going to kind of look around the room and see if I can find any other clues to figure out anything else.
Absolutely.
And I will also look to see if there's some sort of. I'm getting a little nervous. See if there's scalpels or.
In fact, there are. You don't even have to roll. They're over on the cabinets by the sink. There's an ample supply of scalpels. There's also a couple of bone saws as well. You can pick them up if you wish.
Is there any rubbing alcohol?
Is there any rubbing alcohol? I don't know. Let's use luck to find out. So if you would roll your luck and roll less than that, there's a big bottle of rubbing alcohol.
So there is no
there.
rubbing alcohol, is what you're saying? No, there is no rubbing alcohol.
There is no rubbing alcohol, apparently.
All right, so yeah, I will take a scalpel, put it in my pocket. I'll just kind of, I think
Okay.
I will look about.
Remember I said that there were
Yeah.
bloody medical instruments on the
Yeah.
table too?
Yeah.
So this also draws your attention to that scalpel, a couple of scalpels, a bone saw. You don't have to roll, but with your medical training, there's little bits, fragments of bone like caught in the teeth of the bone saw. If you were to ask to guess, it would appear, you would think that Dr. Lawrence is performing an autopsy. In fact, more than an autopsy, a dismemberment.
Look, darling, look at this.
Yes,
The saw has fresh material in it. This was recently used.
Is the body part still on the table?
Nope. Just blood. Lots and lots and lots of blood.
What could
More
this
blood
mean?
than you could possibly think could actually be in the human body.
What could this mean? Did he cut somebody up? But
I'm no medical man, but whoever was there is gone.
Well, somebody went to the restroom. I'm sure they were just in some
Maybe they ate something that
distress over some of what they're seeing here.
Sausage or
Perhaps.
something?
But looking at this map, there's no escape through the. I'm sure they're not.
Oh,
it's not somebody trying to escape.
Bo can see from here, from your vantage point. You can see the rear door, which leads to the exterior of the hospital. It's a very heavy metal door, very well secured, because the last thing you need is someone sneaking in here and borrowing bodies. So it is a well secured steel door.
Are there blood prints all over the well-secured steel door?
There are.
Yeah.
Like something's been trying to open it,
Sure.
and in classic 1927 fashion, because there's no such thing as OSHA. So there's a crash bar that says emergency exit, crash bar, and a big heavy fuck off padlock.
And please tell me
Because it's 1927.
all of the bloody handprints are down low for little things.
No, like
they're
around the handle,
Yes. Why wouldn't they be around?
like on the crash bar. Let's say there's splattering, like something's been hammering on the crash bar. But the padlock defeated them, presumably, or defeated it,
Or them?
or them,
Yeah.
or they,
All of they. Yeah.
all of them.
I'm gonna have to go check this out.
Okay. So you go out the door. So he's leaving the.
But I'm telling them.
Wait.
I saw somebody stepping into the. Would you like to join me in the restroom?
Darling, you're being a little forward. I barely know you, man. I feel I should go with
We
you.
shared an elevator. Please.
We really shouldn't split the party, Doctor.
I wouldn't call it a party, but
Well, maybe it
yes,
will
we
be in the
should stay
restroom.
together.
Call it what you want.
Yes, but
So, yeah.
we need to stay together.
Okay. So you all exit the autopsy suite, leaving the poor Dr. Lawrence on the autopsy table in a restful repose. Maybe his arms are crossed like this. Just like smile on his face. He'll be fine. Don't worry. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. You go out to the hallway. Take a. You look to your right. You see the door that says mechanical room. You walk past the. Exterior exit, the big heavy metal door that's padlocked closed. The hallway does turn to the left and goes further into the facility. But right ahead of you is the bathroom. Just says bathroom. And there's no blood on this door, but there are definitely bloody footprints leading up to them. Now, do any of you have the track skill? Or, actually, you know what, spot hidden probably might.
You have used track because.
Yeah, or a hard spot hidden.
Yes.
Track?
Track.
Darling?
Yes, please, Jim.
Okay.
Yeah, you made it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, woo-hoo! Okay, so the thing that strikes Captain Darling is, whilst these are human footprints, naked footprints, we've already established that, they're moving in a kind of strange way. it's not like a normal gate of someone walking. They're too far apart, and they seem to be moving in a way that would suggest that, well, whoever this is they got the weirdest physiology you've ever come across. If a person made these bloody footprints.
Well, back in no man's land, when we were trench raiding, sometimes the enemy would jump over areas
Yes,
to like disguise their movements. So
this is very true.
maybe they're just taking really big steps.
You may be rationalizing this in anticipation of the sanity roll.
Yes, I think so.
Maybe some of these are from some of these prints are from yesterday.
Not all they're fresh.
They're not all.
They look extremely.
Yeah.
You can probably even smell that metallic tang in the air.
I hope they got the flush while they're in there.
No. So here's the bathroom. Who's opening the door?
Yeah.
Which brave soul?
How's the lighting? How's the lighting?
Oh, very flickering.
Very poor.
I reach into my medical bag, I start rummaging around, and I pull out this flashlight.
Ah, you have a flashlight.
I did.
Oh my God, he actually read his car seat.
I read
You have a flashlight. Congratulations.
I have scalpels.
Oh, scalpels and the flashlight.
Should be
Aren't
that
we
smart.
just?
And I have some morphine if everyone, everyone's got
Talk
a few
about
bucks.
Right, yeah.
So yeah,
Later.
I like.
Okay, so you crack open the door, and indeed it's just a regular. It's basically a shower. It's a combined like shower and toilet. It's all white subway tile. There's some lockers on the far wall which you almost certainly know would contain the staff scrubs. And it's extremely unremarkable except for the bloody footprints which move across the white tile floor and through another door on the far side, which goes to, if you're looking at your map, goes to that large rectangular room, which for all you know is probably a staff lounge. Hello. Okay, so the brave doctor, are you following the footprints?
Well, maybe. I'm like, I kind of look back to make sure everything
I'm coming in.
handy. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm marching forward. This is ridiculous. My God.
Exactly.
Somebody's been hurt.
So Captain Darling seizes the image. Carpe diem, Captain. Carpe diem. And he strides.
Go.
He strides across this white tile floor, being careful not to slip in the blood. And you throw open the door into the staff lounge. And the staff lounge actually is well illuminated. You're looking into there are sofas. There's a table where presumably the staff could have there maybe a spot of lunch, maybe a coffee machine in the corner. And there are three doors that lead off this room. Two of them you can see on the map actually go back into the hallway. One of them goes into another room, which let's call it's the kitchen, staff kitchenette. So where there might be a refrigerator there where places to prepare meals. The contents of the room appear to be in somewhat disarray. And the most notable thing you can see is on the far side of the room behind a love seat. A love seat's been kind of like tilted into the corner and tilted over, and you can see a naked foot sticking out from behind the couch. Someone is hiding behind the couch, but they're not doing a very good job of it, Captain.
Come out, my good man. You're being ridiculous.
You hear Darling say, Doctor, Bo.
We're here to help. We're not here to hurt you. We're here to protect you. You're safe now.
I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor. You're obviously bleeding. Let me attend to your wound, please.
You hear no response, but you do see the naked foot disappears from view.
The worst. Come out, my God.
I will.
Your game of hide and seek is not a game.
Very well. Okay, so you do what?
I go over and pull it.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
All right. So Darling strides forth because he's a British officer. Damn it.
Yes.
And he strides forth and in his most imperious voice says,
Tally ho, pip pip.
Tally ho, pip pip. And you look behind the couch.
Pull it back.
And what do you see behind the couch? There are two of them.
God! What the hell? Straight back to the trenches.
What do you see?
A leg.
There's two of them.
Oh, 2 legs.
Are they
attached?
Are they attached to anything?
No.
No.
And
Are they moving around? Yes, they are.
oh God.
Have they noticed you? Yes, they have. Sanity roll, please.
How much?
That will be a D6. Would you like me to roll it?
Yes.
Or would you like to do this to yourself?
No.
Okay.
I can blame you then.
Now, if in Call of Cthulhu, when you take a sanity hit, if I roll 5 or 6 on this die, then there's a chance he might go temporarily insane because of the mental trauma. Let's see, shall we? Oh, what did I roll? 1. Okay, you take a tickle. However, we know how Darling reacts to this.
My God, what's mine?
And he dies behind the nearest piece of furniture. Which probably means that you didn't get a chance to tell your colleagues what was behind the couch. Bo and Doctor, you see him yelled at, died behind, and the nearest piece of furniture is a coffee table. He dies behind the coffee table, throws it up on its side, and as if he's about to take machine gun fire from a German machine gun nest somewhere over there. Doctor, Bo, what do you do?
I reach into my pocket and I like shakily pull my scalpel up and I start walking to see what he saw. What is it?
What was it, Bo?
I rush over.
Now you have a gun in your hand.
Yeah, I do.
You do. Okay, so
I'm rushing over to
John's playing
make them stop.
John's playing that's like a typical Call of Cthulhu character. Be afraid of everything. So I'll say Bo gets on the scene first, and Bo, you look behind the couch. What could it possibly be? Can't be. What the heck? And you see these 2 disembodied legs that apparently have been dismembered at the hip, and they're standing there. They're not just standing there. They're starting to run around the couch. As if
They're on
gonna,
their feet.
They're on their feet. And they're
Fantastic.
coming for you, my friend.
Okay.
Sanity roll, please.
Yeah.
How the hell can you open a door?
Oh,
It's a very good question.
I very failed myself.
Oh, very good. Let's roll this
Yes,
D6.
please roll the d6.
3.
Okay.
So what happens to Bo? What involuntary action does Bo have? when
Bo
he
goes,
sees-
I'm a turtle.
Do you need a shell?
So to recap, we have the brave officer hiding behind the coffee table,
God save the king.
shouting about God Save the King and whiz bang. We have now this is only for like a very short amount of time.
Damn.
We have the private eye who suddenly thinks he's a turtle, pulls his coat over his head, which means you won't get to shoot at it this round. And then Doctor,
No, I probably dropped.
you see this and you look behind the couch too, and you see the dismembered legs. And you fail too?
I did.
I love this. This is awesome. I get to roll a d6. Oh yes, baby! It's a 6. It's a 6. So you roll 6 points of sanity now. When you lose, as I said, 5 points in one shot, there's a chance you might go temporarily insane. Doctor, what's your intelligence?
My intelligence is a 70.
So he has to roll over his intelligence because he rolls under it. He actually realizes the horror of what he's witnessing. So please roll against your intelligence. You want to fail.
It's a 9.
It's a 9.
95. So.
Okay. So you just brush this off. I mean, how does the doctor? For fuck's sake, there's 2 disembodied legs standing there about to run around and kick you. Because that's pretty much all they can do. How do you just brush this off? Everything's normal. Don't worry.
Okay, first I had my involuntary action, which I'm like,
So you counter with humor.
yes.
You're like, this stuff, someone, where are the strings? Where are the strings? Do not look behind the curtain. There's nothing
I
to
know.
see.
I'm like, I watch Buster Keaton all the time. You know, like
Clearly,
looking at the
this is some.
strings.
It's a joke. It is a joke. It's a joke in very bad
That's Larry.
Dr.
How
Lawrence.
did he pull this one off?
So the
No,
legs
not
are
pull off.
the legs are the legs are running around the couch. One's going to try and kick you, and one's going to try and kick Bo. So you get to act because you didn't. You made your so you failed your intelligence roll. It's just going to try and kick you. Are you going to dodge or
I will
fight
dodge.
back? Okay.
That's,
So roll your dodge, and I'll roll the vicious kick.
Still.
Now where are my legs?
Oh shit.
What did you roll?
Your trousers.
Boot to the head.
Now you can't push a combat roll, but you can spend luck.
I'm gonna spend. I only have 35. Sorry, I'm taking too long. I'll spend 10 points of luck. Or
To make it a regular success?
Make it a regular
Okay, so you gotta hope that the kick doesn't beat your regular success.
Oh,
Okay? I'm gonna
okay.
roll. It rolls an 89, it misses, so it didn't hit you, it tried to kick you, and then let's say it suddenly realizes the laws of physics are still in place in this universe, and it kicked you but then topples over after it tried to kick you, get out of the way. Unfortunately, Bo, you're kind of like turtling right now. So I'll just give you an unopposed try and it's going to try and kick you the other leg. Oh God, I'm rolling terribly.
Nice.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Is this not okay? It tries to kick you, but this one also forgets about the laws of physics and helplessly falls over and flops around the floor. So now we're going to go back into proper dex order as you face these disembodied, these vicious legs of horror. And actually, it's probably the knees. I think the knees are the most horrific thing about these legs. Whoever this person was, he had ugly knees. Oh my God, like bunions.
Like the kind that have baby faces in them?
Yes. Did I mention the bunions?
You didn't, but I
the
assumed
bunions. Bunions. That's why you lost 6 points of sand. It wasn't the disembodied leg around. It was the bunions. Okay, so now these things have a terrible dex. No, they do not. My God, the legs have a dex of 80. So if I look down here, so Neil, Bo's dex is 40, right?
Yes.
And Darling's dex is 60. And John's dex is 50. Doctor's dex is 50. So the legs are going to go first. So guess what? They're going to try and kick you again. You're going to fight back or dodge?
I'm gonna dodge again. Hang on.
All right, roll away.
Oh, 1. That was a waste.
Well, it was good playing with you guys. Thank you very much. I'll roll. Oh, look, I failed. So you successfully dodged, Bo.
I'm going to kick it back.
You're going to fight back. Okay, so when they come back, when you're attacked, you have an option of fighting back. Whoever rolls better wins, and if you win, you'll do the leg damage.
Are you going to kick it back?
I dropped the gun when I turned it.
He hopes he does the leg damage. You can't fire the gun. You can use it as a club.
I dropped it.
You dropped
When
it?
I turtled it.
Oh, okay.
I'm kicking the leg.
So roll your fight back. You'll be fighting brawl.
I successfully kicked the leg.
So it's a kicking match.
This is a it is a particular. What is it? An extreme. Extreme success.
Regular hard extreme.
Extreme.
Extreme success. Wow, good for you. I roll for the legs. They roll the 12, which for the legs is just a regular success because they're shit at kicking. Their legs. They should be good at kicking. They're not. I shall have strong words from the writer of the scenario. Okay, so success. So I think unarmed. Do you have any weapons?
I do, but
you
I
didn't
just
have to drop the pistol. You can use the pistol as a club.
okay.
Pistol
Well,
weapon.
using the pistol as a club, it's
A D6.
just a success. It's not an
A
extreme.
D6.
Okay.
No, you use fighting brawl because it's.
Okay.
And do you have a damage bonus? Bottom right of your character sheet. Do you have a damage bonus?
Yes. D4.
So it's a D6 plus a D4.
We did 8.
Wow. Okay. You did 8 points of damage. Okay, that's good, but not enough, my friend. There are still 2 legs in the fight. Darling.
Yes, dear.
You see 2 legs kicking at Bo and the Doctor
From my position of safety behind the table,
behind the coffee table.
I'm going to crawl forward.
Crawl. He does a combat crawl.
I'm going to grab one of the legs by the ankle and smash it on the floor.
Yep, okay, so fighting brawl. Now the leg will try and dodge. It hasn't dodged yet, so it's just been a regular dodge.
Regular success.
A regular success. Let me roll for the legs. The leg rolls a hard success. So you reach for the leg, but it goes, ha ha, not today, darling. And gets out of the way. So now it's all your turns, and we're going to start with Darling. Actually, no, Darling.
Oh, no,
you just went.
I just went.
You just went. So then we're going to go to the Doctor. Doctor, there is a leg trying to viciously try and kick you. It looks very, very upset because it realizes how crap it is at kicking.
It's lost its head.
Well, I guess I will try to stab him with the scalpel, perhaps.
Yes, absolutely. Fighting. It will try and dodge
All right.
because that's what it's best.
Is that just the brawl? Is that what
Fighting brawl. Yeah.
And that is not a success.
Would you like to look it? The only option you have.
No, I don't.
You do not. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. It fails its dodge too, but you failed your attack. So there's an awful lot of that kind of like going on over there. You're a lover, not a fighter.
I know. I'm a fixer.
A lover, not a fighter. And
I've done that harm.
But you have a gun.
I do have a gun. Yeah, I think it's time to.
You're gonna kneecap this sucker.
Yes, I am.
No, not the kneecap.
I fail by one. So I'm
It
going
is
to
point blank, so you get a bonus die, which means you roll your tens die again and take the best result. It's point blank, my friend. What did you roll?
01.
That's a critical.
Yes.
So what is the damage of your pistol?
1d8.
So it's going to be maximum doubled. 16 points of damage. Describe to me. Oh, actually, yeah. So describe to me how you dispatch this disembodied leg.
Is everybody okay with the speakable graphic? So there's an open top of a thigh here.
There is.
That's that. I mean, even there's white in the middle and red to the outside. It
There
looks
is.
like a target.
It does.
So I shoot it right in the target.
So the bullet goes straight down the femur.
Yes.
Right. and explosively, it just explodes the whole top of the leg apart,
Yes.
and it falls lifeless to the floor.
So it was
Huzzah!
not lifeless.
Huzzah.
Well, okay. It falls. It falls to the floor and stops moving.
There we go.
I won't say lifeless. So we're going to go to the top. There's one leg left, and it doesn't have any eyes or a face, but it has a knee that looks like a face, like a baby's face, and its knee turns and looks, and it's like kind of like, and it's like, bugger this! I'm out of here, and it's going to run away.
Sweep the leg.
Bonus
Sweep
die.
the leg.
Bonus die.
Yeah, bonus
Remember,
die.
I gave you a bonus die
Yeah.
later on. It begins to run. It says, "Bugger this for a game of soldiers," and it decides to try and run away. However, it doesn't get away for free because there are 3 of you. So first, I will ask the good Captain Darling.
Enough of this nonsense. He pulls an immensely huge revolver.
Service revolver.
And Agatha gave him for the trenches.
Bam. Okay, so you also get a bonus die because you're at point blank range. You can't dodge bullets. This is not the Matrix. You cannot dodge bullets.
24 is a hard success.
A hard success, that's with the bonus die?
Yeah.
Very good. So do your weapon damage.
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage, which is exactly what you need to reduce it to 0 hit points. You do kneecap it. You actually blow its kneecap, and the thing kind of falls in 2 and falls to the ground, motionless. You have 2 disembodied legs in various states of explosiveness and gore, lying on the floor of the staff lounge and not moving.
I think we're done.
Just in time for dinner, I think.
No, we have another hour to go.
No.
I immediately go to see where the shoulders are. I go and start checking out the legs and trying to see if I can figure out what the heck.
How many bits and pieces do you think there are?
There's a bottom half, and then there's not much of an upper half.
Now, do you remember the frantic words of Dr. Lawrence
Don't
and his
let
message
them
that gets
read,
you?
don't let
No. Before that, earlier today.
Cultists, resurrection,
Oh,
and
resurrection.
cleansing fire.
Uh-huh.
That's why I was hoping for rubbing alcohol, but
No rubbing alcohol.
oh well. You have to mix it with something. Sure.
You do.
What in God's name has Larry gotten himself into? Yeah,
The horrors.
the horror.
Okay, it's probably here about now. You don't have to make a listen roll. You hear a scream. And it comes from the autopsy suite, which is just across the hallway.
Yeah, I mean, how much worse is it going to get?
Oh, is that back there?
Back where, that's right, back where you left Dr. Lawrence unconscious on the autopsy table.
No.
God damn it.
And the scream is briefly, is very abruptly cut off.
I
Remember something midstream?
I'm feeling very confident because of how I'm impressed with myself because of my pistol acumen and his pistol acumen. So yeah, I'm charging over there. I feel like I can handle or foodle anything at this point.
Are you going en masse?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay. So you realize the shortest route is to go out through one of the two doors into the hallway with the ding 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 flickering fluorescent lights, in through the door that you listened at into the autopsy suite, and you see the recumbent form of the doctor still on the autopsy table, but his head's at a very weird angle. And his eyes are staring lifeless to the ceiling, and your eyes, you just can't help yourself. Your eyes track up to the ceiling, and you see there's a ceiling tile out of place, and around the ceiling tile is drip, drip, drip. Plenty of blood. As the lifeless eyes of Dr. Lawrence, with his head at a weird angle that couldn't possibly be achieved without his neck being broken, staring upwards with a look of horror upon his face. And the scalpel's still in his neck, so don't worry, Doctor, you're okay. No malpractice for you. You didn't kill him, it wasn't you.
I'm sure you have insurance, right?
Yeah, he's got malpractice insurance. Yeah.
Yes. I run over to my friend, like kind of ignoring what's going on above, and it's like, Larry.
Oh, yes, so the doctor appears to be very upset about this
Yeah,
gentleman.
well, he saved my life and I
He's
saved
sitting
his
around, and
face.
here he is staring lifelessly at the ceiling. Oh, what's that? Ceiling tile out of place? And where's all
Ignore
that blood?
that.
Where's all that blood coming from?
Hang on. I'm done. But anyways.
The blood is actively pouring out of the ceiling tile.
No, it's not like this is not like the horror scene where there's blood streaming down the walls. No, this is like it's like something which is probably very liberally coated in that fluid may have used this as an entrance and egress, perhaps, to unfortunately attack the hapless Dr. Lawrence that you all left helplessly,
Safe.
helplessly,
But safe.
helplessly left him on the table. That will be the lawyers to decide. You'll have your day in court.
Do these doors lock from the outside of this room?
These doors, no, they do not have locks. The only locks that you've seen so far are the heavy metal doors to the exterior of the hospital, the morgue, and you'll also know. I'll say you looked in the window. The doors of the cold storage lockers are locked as well, but all the other interior doors are not lockable. They don't have locks. They could be maybe barricaded, but not locked.
Well,
Darling, could you make me a listen roll, please? In fact, you know what? You can all make a listen roll.
I don't even know what the point.
Hurt my ears, I try to listen.
if I push it, I can.
How do you push it?
I luck it. If I
You want to spend a look?
spend 2 points left.
Spend 2 points, a regular success. So, Bo, as you're staring at this horrible scene with the Dr. Lawrence, you thought you'd left him safe, but clearly not. And the ceiling tile and the blood. I'll say that you are the closest to the door you came through. The door is still ajar.
The original door.
The door that goes out to the hallway.
Okay.
And you hear a voice. a man's voice, but you can't. It's indistinct. It's very quiet, too quiet to make out words. But it would appear to be coming from further down the hallway, to the left of the map. On the map, to the left-hand side.
But this part of the hallway that even with its flickering, I can't.
Well, you can look out and you look down that hallway and you'll see down at the bottom left of the map there's a door there, and on that door it says furnace room. And there's another door which, if you just kind of like jig your head around, and it says office, and it's from the, and you think this noise is coming from the office.
Okay, so what I like about the office is there's only one entrance to it.
There is. That's
So-
what the map on the door says, isn't
Yeah. Darling,
Yes, dear.
I
It
think
never gets
something-
old, does it?
I think something's in that office.
It might be. We should.
We should go check it out. And I don't think you should stay in this room.
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yes. Whatever he did, we must undo it. Let's find whatever this thing is, and let's go. Let's go.
Let's undo unto it before it undoes unto us.
Okay, so who's the first at the door? The office door. Who's the first there?
Darling.
Now you all.
All right, volunteers one step forward.
Remember
So
to-
fast. So, darling, you are the first at the door. It's an office door. It's a solid door. There's no window.
I've got
And
you
you,
back.
now you're closer. You can distinctly hear a voice, a man's voice,
Oh.
and it says something like, "Yes, operator. Yeah, I need assistance. Hello, hello.
Somebody needs help.
Yeah, someone needs help.
Barge in.
Yeah.
Barge in. Okay, so you kick in the door, kill them on, salute the room. No, wrong game.
GM is good.
Yes, right. Thank you. Gain a level. So you open the door and you're looking in a decent office. There are 2 desks. Actually, there are 3 desks in here. There's some filing cabinets, and it all appears to be fairly ordinary, except on one of the desks, the kind of the furthest away from you, you see, to your horror, that there is a telephone, and the receiver is off the telephone, lying on its side on the desk. And next to the handset is a decapitated head, and the head is talking into the phone,
Yeah.
and it's saying, I need some help.
And we're making-
Police, yes, definitely. Oh, where am I? What do you do? Let's start with going next order. We'll start with Darling.
Are we not making same checks after seeing?
I want to know what you're doing first.
I'm again drawing my revolver and I'm going to dispatch the head.
Bally hell! Close.
I have a weird compulsion to go hang up the phone. I don't know. I don't understand why.
No. Not today, Mr. Disembodied. Not today. Click. So you're going to you want to move to the desk and hang up the phone.
Yes, or possibly, or maybe I want to talk on it.
You move into the phone.
Yeah.
Doctor?
I am going to try. Oh, I'm freaked out, but I'm like, I want to talk to this head. He may have some information. So I'm gonna.
Science. We're doing science.
So I'm gonna. If he goes to shoot, I'm gonna try to.
Damn the morals, damn the ethics. We're doing science. Okay, so now we do sanity rolls. So now we know what the setup is. You all get to make sanity rolls.
There we go again.
Another fail, huh? You've already lost 6 points.
I have. We're getting close to.
You failed?
Yes, I did.
Okay, how about over here?
I succeeded.
Oh, boom! You lose a point, Neil.
Okay.
So you do turtle.
No, I succeeded.
Oh, you succeeded on your sanity roll.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
very good, very good.
disappointed.
So we'll start over here. It's a D6 for John, or a D6 for the doctor. 3. Ooh. But that's it. How many points have you lost now?
Let's see. 6. That's 9. I think.
Okay, 9. If you lose, If you lose 12 points of sanity, you will go indefinitely insane because it's just too much horror, and you just lose.
That sounds like a lot like the last one.
Cowley? Remember, Darling has a pistol in his hand.
I have very low sanity.
Oh, 3. 3 points. How many points have you lost total?
5, 2,
And what was your starting sanity?
40.
So you lose 8 and you go indefinitely insane, and then you lost a point.
I've lost 3 total.
Yeah, but that was just the point. Okay, so Clark, Captain Darling, the head is there. It's trying to talk. You're going to shoot it.
Yes.
Three rounds rapid, sir?
No, just one.
Just the one. Okay, so shoot away. Make your firearms check. You don't. It's not point blank, so no bonus die, unless you want to use the one I gave you.
I will use my bonus die because
Oh,
it's 94.
okay. We're at use the judicious use of the bonus die.
04.
That would be an extreme.
Yeah.
So what is your pistol damage?
D10 plus 2.
So you do a D10. You do 12 points plus a D10 plus 2. Extreme impaling bullet.
15.
15. Okay. Let me just check. How many hit points do the head have? The answer is not 15. So your bullet. When you hit it,
Square
between the eyes.
Yeah.
So even though it's on its side, you kind of like in a weird angle. You do the gangster grip. You put the fist on its side.
I'm in the US now. That's a bad.
And you say, as you pull the trigger, you say,
We'll be sucking sausage, you know. Come by tea time.
and you pull the trigger, and the bullet hits straight between the eyes. And there's a small entrance hole. Because what caliber is that?
It's a 45.
Ooh. So a relatively big entrance hole, and you basically blow the back of the skull off. Brains all over the desk, and guess what? The head stops talking.
Sorry, doctor.
And then you could probably hear on the other end of the receiver, you could say, I say, what was that? Was that a gunshot?
Oh.
But Bo is moving to the phone.
Yes.
So Bo, what do? You're at the desk.
I reach the phone and I pick it up.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
My God, man, was that a gunshot I heard? I go from the other end.
Yeah, we need a hand. I can't believe I just said we need a hand.
Where are you? What's the address?
We're at the morgue, dead center at St. Mary's Teaching Hospital.
Very good. You do realize it is a Sunday, and I'll have to call the officer out of his bed, or rather, probably from the bar that he's drinking at. Okay.
Tell him to bring a bottle.
Help is on a bottle of what?
Whatever he's drinking, bring an extra bottle.
Don't worry, sir. Help is on the way. Stay on the phone with me, would you?
Sure. I'm still holding it, but
You're holding it. Okay, so you call for
if something happens, I'm not staying.
very well. And doctor,
I just,
you wanted to talk to Ed, but unfortunately, darling, you lose.
fools! We could have figured out who he was, what happened. Maybe he had information for us. You gun-happy maniacs.
Could you make me a medicine roll, please? as you stare at the head.
30 is probably half, so 35.
Okay.
So yes.
So to your shock, it may not matter, because to your kind of shock and a little bit of horror, you noticed the entrance wound on the Senator's forehead. You see the skin and the bone begin to start to knit themselves back together. Oh. And the mouth starts to move a little. The jaw starts to move a little. And the eyes are kind of moving side to side in the head.
And in the movie in my head, I hear cleansing fire, cleansing fire, cleansing fire.
Well, directly opposite here, there is that room that says furnace room.
Furnace room, conveniently placed.
But don't worry, help is on the way.
We need this. We need to burn
Good luck
these
explaining
parts.
this.
We need to burn the parts.
Do you know any good lawyers, by the way? Do you know any good lawyers?
I'm a private investigator. I know many, many terrible lawyers.
Okay, so we got a dead Dr. Warwick, neck's been broken. We've got a disembodied body. We've got a pair of legs and a head, clearly dismembered, and we have a variety of characters with pistols and other weapons. And this is going to look great. This is going to look great.
By the time we burn this place down, no, we're not.
I know, right? So sorry,
It's a simple solution. Cleansing fire.
I rudely interrupted you.
No, not at all.
So you noticed this about the head. It's beginning to heal itself. The
Fire.
flesh is knitting
Fire.
itself.
We need to get these into the furnace.
Let's go to the furnace room.
So who's
Darling, can you pick this up?
Is there a waste paper basket?
yes, there is. I won't even make you roll. Look.
What about the legs? I said.
Waste paper basket, you just slide. Probably using maybe a stapler.
Yeah.
A stapler. You kind of push the remainder, and you can see that the mouth is starting to make movement, and the eyes are, but it's not speaking. As you push the head into the waste paper basket, and you move across the hallway to the furnace, you open the door to the furnace room. The interior of the furnace room is dark. But not worry, because the doctor has a flashlight.
Yes.
And there, directly opposite you, is indeed one of these wonderful, old-fashioned Freddy Krueger furnaces, right, with the grate at the front. And you'd expect this time of year, because it is November, for this thing to be giving off a lot of heat, because it's got to heat the building. Unfortunately, it appears to be stone cold, dead. Does anyone have mechanical repair or electrical repair?
I have a mechanic.
Okay, so make a roll.
Come on. Oh, 13, yes.
13. Wow. Okay, so very quickly, you say, stand back. I know what I'm doing here. This is the British Standard boiler. My God, look, it's probably exactly. It is in fact an electrically an electrically ignited gas furnace, and you very quickly find the igniter switch, and you turn on the knob. You turn it to operate, and you press the button, and nothing happens. It would appear there is no power to the furnace. It's a gas flame, but it's electrically ignited. And as we all know, the burner won't burn because there's a safety interlock. Unless there's power, the burner won't burn.
I thought you said OSHA didn't exist.
That was just the door.
Oh.
That was just fire regulations. They're very particular about their gas safety.
I did see a room.
Remember that, kids. Gas safety.
I did see a room labeled mechanical room.
You did on the other side of the autopsy suite.
Yeah. I'm not going through that autopsy. I'll go around.
But if the head is growing back, what about the legs?
Funny you should mention that, because as you maybe come out of as you think, and you maybe look across you look down the hallway, like remembering the mechanical room, you hear. You don't see, but you hear the sound of naked footsteps somewhere down the hallway.
The feet healed.
The movie's called Naked Legs
Healed.
2.
Healed.
It's a sequel. It's a sequel.
The electric boogaloo.
The electric
Yes.
So I still have my 32 out, and
Yep.
now I have my switchblade out too.
Yep.
Now I've heard them. I'm looking for the feet, but I continue toward the mechanical.
Are you all doing the not split the party?
Not splitting the party.
Don't split the party.
Are you
That's how you
bringing
go
the head?
with
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
always split.
Okay, so are you cutting through the autopsy suite or
No,
just
no, no,
going
no,
down?
If only I had some Lego, we'd be safe.
That,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The autopsy suite is where the hands are. I'm not going there.
Okay, so you go down the hallway avoiding the autopsy suite.
Yes.
So you go from the left side of the map to the right side of the map. You're now in front of the door that says, past the exterior door with the big padlock on it, and you're now standing in front of the door that says mechanical room. It's not locked. Who's opening the
I'll,
door?
I'll open. He's carrying the head. I'll open the door.
Okay, so you're carrying the head. You'll open the door.
Yes.
I'm providing.
You got the
light.
flashlight. So you open the door. It's not locked. You look inside with the flashlight beam. You see, yep. In here, there's a variety of like shelves with supplies stacked underneath, like gowns and scrubs. Maybe there's yet another box of scalpels. Here's a box of like spare bone saws because they apparently need so many bone. I don't know why they need so many bone saws, but they do. And maybe masks and chemical supplies. There's a lot of chemicals in here too. Bottles of stuff.
Some of these chemicals.
But directly on the opposite wall, I mean the lights off in here. But directly on the opposite wall is a big, massive fuse box. Switch box.
Yeah, so I'll go to the box and look
Excellent.
for.
Make a spot hidden roll. You need a hard success.
Is it 00 of 100 or is it?
That's a fumble.
Yeah, I fumbled.
So what you don't see is, as you step forward, is that someone has stripped out some cabling, high voltage cabling, and they've run it across the floor, and you step into a large pool of wetness into which 2 high voltage cables have been run, and you take a D6 plus 2 damage as your Fun fact, as you receive an electric shock, because electrocution is death by electricity. So if you say you've been electrocuted, that means you died.
Yeah.
But if you have received an electric shock, well, maybe it's just a shock, but we'll see. D6 plus 2. 5 points of damage. How many hit points do you have total?
13.
Okay, so it's not a major wound. So you take a nasty shock, and you're thrown backwards into the arms of Darling.
Or the head.
Oh, God.
As you step on this exposed wiring,
Yeah.
and you realize, you both realize, Doctor and Captain, this is being deliberately placed here as almost like a trap.
These bits and pieces are smart.
Can we just light all these chemicals on fire and have this start a fire in this room?
Now that you know it's there on the floor, it's very easy to avoid it.
But this is a hospital.
Well, it's going to be like formaldehyde. You assume, Doctor, things like formaldehyde, maybe some rubbing alcohol.
I think what the doctor's saying is.
I'm just saying, if we set the whole building on fire.
That would probably be the consequence of lighting a fire in the morgue that took hold. You would probably burn the entire hospital down. All those innocent patients,
exactly.
Doctor,
All those fire doors locked.
with padlocks. Yes, all the fire exits along with padlocks, because you don't want the homeless coming in here. No, that'd be very bad.
No, can't have people be warm.
Exactly.
Get free healthcare.
Yeah.
So,
But to get to anything, you've got to go in.
So I go up to the fuse panel.
So you're carefully stepping
Carefully
over, you're going to
stepping
go to
around.
the fuse panel. Captain Darling.
I have a little experience in electrical
No, please.
systems.
I'll-
So both of you go to the fuse box. You take the head, you get to the
Yeah.
fuse box.
I'll provide light, and I'll keep a lookout. Keep an eye to see if I see
Okay.
any
So
bits
very
and
good.
pieces.
Well said,
wandering
Doctor.
away.
Doctor, could you make a spot hidden roll, please?
Well, I can physically make the roll.
Yeah.
Whether I will be successful. 40, which is a regular 6.
Okay, so very good. So you're not caught by surprise, darling, when one of these shelves comes crashing down, apparently pushed off the wall by, guess what?
Arms.
What is pushing
Two
that?
arms.
2 disembodied arms. Oh yeah, you found that too. There we go. Okay. 2 disembodied arms, which somehow have attached themselves to the wall, push the shelving, and then push it down upon poor Captain Darling and Bo, who were in the room. You're holding the head in the basket, so I need you to both make dex rolls, please. Big, heavy metal shelving. You know the type.
1.
Okay, so you nimbly pirouette away. I told you your time in the Women's Auxiliary Balloon Corps.
All
There's
that
probably
dancing.
something. All the dancing.
With vastly less dexterity than Darling, I do succeed.
You both succeed. Okay, so you succeed. So this shelf comes crashing down, and then the arms leap to the attack. Not quite sure how they leap. But let's say they swing to the attack, like like some kind of horrible baboon gibbon thing, and everyone makes sanity rolls.
Yeah, why would we need
I'm
that?
gonna get so lost.
Man, I would have made it if I hadn't lost 3 that last time.
Oh. Just one.
Damn it, I'm getting
I started
closer
with
to
sanity at
sanity
40.
time.
And
It's now 35, and you can take some more off.
did you fail?
Yes.
Oh, good. I feel it.
Oh, 3 failures. I love it. Let's start over here with the doctor. Doctor, oh yes, baby. You take 5 points.
I'm out.
So does that hit your indefinite insanity
Yes,
threshold?
12.
We'll come back to that. Darling,
There's supposed to be
2 points. 2 points, darling.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
one off my daily.
You're 1 off, but that's not. And Turtle over here. Hey, Bo. Hey, Bo. Bo, you take 2 points. So I'm going to suggest that both of you are okay. Darling is now 1 point up in the indefinite insanity threshold. How are you doing, Bo?
I've lost 6 total off 50.
6 off 50. Okay, so you have to get to 10 before you go. However, the good doctor over here, and guess what, John? Indefinite insanity, there is no roll to see if you understand. You automatically understand. Can you please roll me a d10?
I physically can't roll a d10. A 3.
The red mist. Luckily, you only have a flashlight in your hand. A red mist descends and you explode in a spree of uncontrolled violence and destruction directed at your surroundings, allies or foes alike, for 1d10 rounds. Roll another d10.
Give me a 10. 1! Yes!
1 round. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
we're going to start.
tricked
We're going
the
to start
die.
with.
Ask for
I'm going to check the dex of the arms. The dex of the arms is 60, which means that they're tied with Captain Darling. Or with Captain Darling. You were at the fuse box. The arms are attached. What do you like to do? Your choice. I'll give you the action.
I'll go with the immediate threat is the arms. I'm gonna.
You put your pistol away.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to grab the arm and smash it against the shelf.
Oh right, okay. So you're going to try and fighting brawl it. The arms will attempt to dodge to prevent you from doing this when you roll away.
I miss.
You miss? I don't know.
No, I miss.
Okay, you miss.
Yeah.
The arm fights back with a screwdriver, which you realize it's now holding.
What the hell?
And it misses too. So you're fine. No, you're fine. But now it's the arm's turn. And you know what? Someone's going to be lucky and not be attacked by an arm wielding a wrench or a screwdriver. And it's going to be Doctor. So because you're insane. It tries to stab you with a screwdriver. How has it got leverage? Don't ask silly questions. Dodging or fighting back?
I'm fighting back.
Fight back.
Man doesn't dodge.
I have a success on my side.
Oh, 13. Hard success.
You win. You win.
Can I make that extreme and do damage?
Well, you're not using. Do you happen to have an impaling weapon?
No, it's my fist.
Okay, so. No, but I tell you what, I would allow you, because it's cinematic, I'll allow you to if you look it to extreme, I'll allow you to impale the arm on a sharp object of your choosing that might be in this room.
There's a mop bucket with a broken broom handle sticking up.
Yes.
I grab the arm, smash it on top of
Okay,
it.
so I'd say that would be normally a D6. So it's going to be 6 plus a D6 because it's an impale.
11.
Woo! Okay. So you look. There's a sickening of flesh being impaled by a wooden broom handle, and the arm drops its screwdriver and stops moving. Bo. So you're being attacked by an arm-wielding wrench.
Yeah, I toss the head.
Are you fighting back?
Yes, by tossing the head at it, like, catch!
I think that might be more of a dodge. You're currently distracted. Yes?
Yeah, I'll do
Okay,
it.
so you're attacked with... Ooh, you better roll well, my friend. You're attacked with an arm wielding a wrench.
I do not succeed.
and it got a 0.7, which is that's an extreme. That's an extreme. So we're gonna do a 6 plus a d6.
Okay.
That's 11 points of damage.
Oh, that's a very bad news.
So does that take you to 0?
Yes, it does.
It does. So it whacks you across the head viciously. It fractures your skull, opens a gash, blood sprays in the wall, and Bo slides to the ground. But and as he falls unconscious, he says,
and scene.
and see, so Bo lies on the ground unconscious with his brains dashed out. You're not dead yet.
I know.
Doctor, the red mist has descended.
You might be dead in a second.
You have several viable targets in the room. There's two men and an animated disembodied arm.
1 through 2 is the arm. 3, 4,
Okay.
5, 6. Because I'm insane.
I'm easy to hit.
I go and I start beating him as he falls to the ground.
Oh, okay. So you're not rendering medical aid. You're actually.
Well, I can't. Can I?
He's attacking. Red mist.
Red mist.
No, you can't. It's violence. Violence is always an option, and you have chosen that option.
Well, I want to heal him, but
No, you can't. Not this round.
Exactly.
Healing.
So make a. I'll give you a bonus die because he's on the ground, helpless.
Oh, I think.
Can I help him? Can I bump into him? To make a bonus roll for him?
Oh, well, I got a 20 with. So
A 20 is that's a
I did hit a
A
regular
normal success. So you stamp on him, do a d4. You're already at 0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just going to make him harder to
2.
revive. 2? Okay, so another, don't bother writing it down because he's already at 0. So you stamp on his head to finish the job that the arm started. But next round, you shake yourself as you look down. You shake your head and you realize, what am I doing? Because you only suffered 1 round of red mist.
Yes.
Darling, it's up to you. There's 1 arm still moving with only a wrench. Pistol time.
Bang, yeah.
You get point blank. You get a bonus die.
07.
That's extreme, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Then don't even bother rolling because even the minimum amount of damage you can do with an impale is gonna it's gonna drop it. Let's say that. So you shoot it through the elbow, shatter the elbow. It falls to the ground, drops the wrench, and is now no longer moving. So you have 2 arms, 2 disembodied arms, which are one's been impaled on a broom, the other one's been shot through the elbow, and they're not moving. And you're in the room, and you've got a very badly injured bow.
I snap out.
You snapped out of your red mist.
I will immediately start first aiding.
Okay, roll your first aid.
Let's see. First aid. It's a 62. I'm going to use 7 points.
You can
of
push
blood.
it. It's not a combat maneuver, so you
I
can push.
know, but I'm just gonna use luck to make it a regular.
Oh, okay. So, how many? Do you remember how many hit points you get back when you have first aid before Cthulhu?
don't.
I do.
1.
So Neall, Bo's eyes flicker open. You're on 1 hit point.
Yeah. Is it
Yep.
1 per wound?
No, that's you're thinking of Pendragon. You're on 1 hit point, but you're conscious and not dying.
Okay. Well,
This is important.
yeah.
Not dying. The darling. The arms are motionless. But every now and again you can hear the sound of naked feet running on a tiled floor.
I'm going to take the broken mop handle with the impaled arm.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick the rest of the mop handle through the hole in the other arm that I made.
Oh, that's
And then
fantastic.
dump them both in the waste paper basket.
Okay, so you've got a head and 2 arms.
Yeah. In the waste. Oh. Put that with the arms.
Okay, put that with the arms. There we go. Okay.
Are we making this similar?
And seeing the doctor's taking care of Seamus, Bo here.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to the electrical panel.
Okay, there it is. There's the electrical panel. There's a number of it's a breaker box, and there's one that says furnace, and it's turned off. Click. Okay, as far as you know, the power is back onto the furnace.
Is there a,
Or maybe it says furnace room.
those cables are lying in the door.
Yeah, just lying in the.
Can I trace them back to like turn off that breaker? To make it
I
safe?
would say yes. I would say that's a reasonable thing to do. So just in case anyone else steps on them, you turn off the juice to those naked cables.
Where do we stick the hands into?
The
Yeah,
bow.
I was wondering the same thing myself.
Well, you
But then you'd be holding them.
you want to try?
Oh, yeah.
Is there rubber gloves on the shelves?
I don't know. You look.
I mean, it's on a wooden handle.
Make a look.
Look, there's no rubber gloves. on the
Make a
shelves.
look wrong.
Oh! Not only is there no rubber gloves, in
There's
the
no
shelf,
shelves.
there's no shelves, there's no room. I am obviously somewhere else, lost in thought, on Flanders Field, looking at poppies.
I love it. Okay, so unfortunately, no heavy-duty rubber gloves that would
I
keep
did-
you safe
did
from this
roll
high
100.
voltage, high tension line.
I did roll 100 if you want to
Yeah.
punish me.
Is there anything in this room that we could use, rope, cables, anything to just tie up all the limbs that we have together?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Alright.
Yeah, so you got a weight bit of basket. Let's say you could wrap it in a sheet, and then there's some line that you could use
Yeah.
to tie it up. So whatever's in there, even if it heals, you can't.
What am I
you
thinking about? I
can't
could suture them all.
reassemble them. Hey!
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah, reanimate it.
Frankenstein.
Reanimate it. Okay, so you've got a head and two arms. The legs are still elsewhere. You think you've turned the power back onto the furnace.
All I can think of right now
We got 20 minutes to go.
Are we gonna? Is the torso gonna roll over us, or is
You,
it gonna drop down from the ceiling?
Maybe, but
Like
you have not seen any sign of torso
Do
yet.
you want to carry the one?
Yeah, I'll carry it.
And
All right, let's move.
I'll take my
quick.
gun out as we move back.
Why
to
don't
the-
I? Hey, why don't you let me carry them because you guys have guns?
Well,
Yeah.
So where are you going?
I'll
Back to the furnace
To the
room.
furnace room.
Back to the furnace room. So you go back to the furnace room, and now you're staying in the corridor.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you go around. You go let's say north on the map. You go left around the corner, and then you come to the next corner. You turn the corner, and standing right in front of you are these two legs, kind of like with the knees. Remember the knees are little like faces, and they turn to you and kind of go, "Whoo!"
I'll take the one on the right.
Okay, go for the one on the left.
Okay. I will say you have the drop because they don't. Guess what?
They don't have eyes.
They don't have ears. They don't have eyes and they don't have ears, so they couldn't see or hear you coming. You get your shots. Take your shots.
Oh, 7. Extreme.
Oh, an extreme.
I'm spending a lot of my luck to make mine a success.
Okay, so you spend a lot of luck to make it a success. They literally, you can see that they're mangled, and I mean they are still regenerating, so they don't have a lot of hit points left. So you basically, with your extreme and your success, you basically do enough damage that you disable them once again, and they kind of fall motionless to the floor,
Stick them in the
presumably
paper
to
basket.
be stuck in a waste paper basket.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff from the
Off to the furnace room, right?
Yeah, I'm full of spirit. Even if those guys, if combat went on another round, I would have
Yes.
been booking it to the fight. I'm
Torso
over.
somewhere.
I'm 100% consumed with burning these things up because I'm on my wits end. Like,
Your wits end. Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so you get to the furnace room. The light is on now. The light is on because the power's been restored. And you turn the button to operate. You click, 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 and woof. And you have an operational furnace with a little Freddy Krueger door in front.
I'm going to turn the thermostat all the way up.
All the way up. All the way up.
Open that door. I'm going to start
So
shoving shit
now
in.
normally thermostats only go to 10. This one goes to 11.
Nice.
If anyone gets that reference, Spinal Tap.
Well, why
Love
don't
it.
you
So
make
you
11?
turn the thermostat to 11, and the furnace really gets going.
Yeah, I searched it. I'm like,
All right, so
body parts in.
Will they all
in
fit?
goes the head, in goes the arms, in goes the legs, and you can see that the heads, like the eyes, are moving because it's began to regenerate, and you can hear us. No, it burns. He doesn't cough because it doesn't have lungs to cough. It burns us, it bites us.
we just had to go. We need to find it.
After a relatively short time, it shuts up and they just burn. Now, who would we say that was? So you threw the body. So you were close to the furnace. Bo, you definitely have a. I say it's between Bo and the doctor. So there's not much room in here. So the doctors, you've been very cautious up to this point.
Yes.
So I want to say the doctor here is the closest to the door.
Okay.
So doctor, you get to make a listen noise.
87. Not even close.
That's unfortunate. Okay, so doctor, the first thing you realize something is awry is when you hear right behind you through the open door, the door that's ajar into the hallway. You hear this kind of like a. What is that? And you turn around, descending from the ceiling immediately behind you is this enormous. Well, you recognize what it is. It's the torso and the viscera. And the viscera are animated. And the intestines and the other internal bits and pieces of maybe arteries, they snap out towards you in an attack. So the first thing you got to do is make a sanity roll.
Never.
No, never. And you know the interesting thing about if you've gone indefinitely insane,
You can't go insane again.
If you fail a sanity roll, it's automatic. Another bout of madness. Automatic bout of madness. Roll me a d10.
8.
8. Okay. Flee and panic. I like that one. So doctor, you will now. Unfortunately, this thing is between you and the doorway, or it's in the doorway. So the only really viable option you have is, I'll give you the choice. You can go through it, or you can just try and run into a corner and hide in the furnace room.
Can I try to dodge past it?
Yes, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. So you make a dodge, and I'll make an attack. You make a dodge. You make a dodge, and I'll make an attack.
Alright. 47 is a success, but it's
Well,
just
I
right
fumble.
there. Oh, alright.
So you're going to automatically get past it and out into the hallway and run where?
I'm heading towards the elevator. Check, please. I'm out.
So you're heading screaming for the elevator.
Yes. Should I roll how many rounds?
Roll a
is it?
d10. Yes, let's see.
5 rounds.
5 rounds. Okay. So you also see this. You now turn as he screams like a little girl.
Okay. Oh, I'm giggling maniacally.
Oh no, he's giggling maniacally, like, and you turn around, you see this thing descending from the ceiling. It snaps out viscera, like intestines and arteries and strips of flesh towards him. But it seems to do it's very badly coordinated. So he easily dodges past it and gets out the door and runs away giggling. And you both get to make sanity rolls.
Sorry, guys. That's all you can say.
I succeed.
Can't stop looking at that.
Unfortunately not. Sanity rolls are just straight rolls. Fail? Neil?
I succeeded.
So Bo, you take a point.
Yeah.
I think you're the most sane person here right now. Darling,
Yes, dear.
you suffer 3 points of sanity loss. Now, I think that might take you over your indefinite insanity
It
threshold.
definitely does.
It does. Okay, so would you roll me a d10?
1. 4.
Yes. Violence. Investigator explodes in a spree of violence and destruction. Excellent. So it's your go.
Can I
Your
act?
text. You can act. What do you want to do?
I stand at attention. Yell, one pace forward. Stand ready. On a signal. Over the top, lads. I throw my gun and I charge the beast.
Make an attack with your pistol. Point blank, you get a bonus die.
Yeah, so I have the regular success.
Okay, roll your damage.
3 points.
Okay, well you do some damage, but not a terrible amount. Okay, how we doing here? Yeah, great. So now it's the bow.
Oh,
On your 1 hit point bow.
yes. I mean, I have to kill this thing.
You shooting it?
Yes.
Point blank, you get a bonus die.
Good thing I get a bonus die. Okay, I haven't. Can I luck this?
You can spend luck. You cannot push.
I luck it. I barely hit.
Okay, do your damage. Actually, yes, do your damage. It's not don't dodge a bullet.
1.
Although the rolls apparently say you can. You rolled 1 point.
Yes.
It scoffs at you. If it had a mouth, it would be laughing right about now.
Its neck hole.
Okay, so the wonderful thing about this thing is it gets to attack twice. So 1 for each of you. Captain Darling, in your violent red mist at the moment.
Oh, I'm fighting back.
You're fighting back, of course, with pistol whipping it?
Yes.
You have trench knife, pistol?
No,
Okay.
busted the
So
pistol.
it's going to try and snapping out its intestines and other grisly bits. Okay.
I feel.
It succeeded. You take...
Can I spend luck on that?
yes, you can. How much luck? Remember, you have to...
I can't get it.
This is a 5 back, so you've got to hit a hard success. No?
No.
All right. Okay, you take 5 points of damage. Not a major wound?
No.
No? Okay, and then Neil?
I'm disgusted with my pistols. I'm going to fight back with my switchblade.
So you snick, out comes the blade, and you fight back with
I
the
already
blade.
had it out. Yeah.
Roll away. And then decide if you want to spend any luck on that. Oh, sorry, spend
That's just a hard success.
a hard success. Okay, so I'm going to beat your hard success. Okay, I roll and I'm not shitting. What did I roll, Clark?
104.
Yeah, okay. I rolled a 0 fall. That is an extreme.
Yes.
So, how does so you're going to be impaled with these? So these things snap out at you. It's a bit like the classic horror movie monster that can form like spikes and things, and it snaps out towards you, and various parts of your anatomy get impaled. Which one is the fatal blow?
Right through the neck.
It's Beauregard. It's pinned to the wall, and then it retracts.
Yeah.
And you slide, and the life fades from your eyes, and your last words on this earth are,
I would have been good soup.
I would have been good soup. Yeah, I'll put that on your tombstone. Excellent. Okay, so Doctor, you've got to the lift, the elevator.
Pushing it open. Inside.
Okay, can you make me a spot hidden as you run through the autopsy room?
Success, hard, or no, just short of this hard.
Okay, so as you run back through the autopsy room and you once again glance over at the body of Dr. Lawrence with the neck at the fully angle, you also look down in his bag and you notice you can see there's a small red jerry can in his bag.
All right.
You are currently insane.
I know. I was gonna say, can I do anything like grab
What
it?
would you like? What do you think would be the most reasonable person for an insane man running from a cosmic horror to do?
I'm heading up the elevator. I would just ignore.
You don't want
everything.
to. You don't want to kick over the can and maybe light the petrol.
One cigarette.
As the doors of the elevator close, you flick the cigarette.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Go on.
That's reasonable. Sure.
So you kick over the bag,
Yeah.
spill out the gasoline, and as you get to the lift and the doors open, you step inside in a panic, in a flop sweat. Does the doctor smoke? Do you have a lighter?
Yeah, sure. He has a pipe. And
9 out of 10 doctors recommend it.
9 out of 10 doctors recommend it.
Yeah.
So
Flick the match.
you flick the match, and as the doors are just about to close, you flick the lit match through. It lands in a pool of gasoline, and woof, and the doors close, and it rises up to the hospital main floor. Darling. It's getting hot. Darling, you face the viscera alone with your compatriot Beauregard. Lies lifeless next to you. What do you do? Your action.
Can I? Am I still in red? Oh, I'm still in red mist, right? Or,
Oh yes, you
Yeah.
are. We didn't roll how many rounds actually. Yes, you have no choice.
7.
So we know exactly what you're doing. You're going to.
Oh, can I shoot?
You can shoot. Sure. Have a bonus die.
Oh, 2.
That's an impale. So
Can I use a point to make that a critical?
No, you
No.
can't buy a critical. But you've got an extreme. So your pistol does how much damage?
D10 plus 2.
So it's 12 plus D10 plus 2.
11. So 23.
Okay.
I'm going to give Charlie Shoggoth a darn good British dashing.
So you shoot it, and somehow you're not quite sure how this happens, but somehow you shoot it right through its heart, and it falls from the ceiling in a big bloody mess onto the floor. But you're still under the red mist. So I would say, forgive me if I take a little
Bang.
agency away from you, but I will say you will just stand there emptying.
I got 2 rounds left. Bang, bang.
Emptying
Just
your
click, click,
magazine
click, 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 click.
into the viscera, or the torso of the viscera, and not realizing that the morgue is now on fire and becoming fully involved. So I think looking at the timing, I think we will close the scene. We will fade to black as we watch the insane Captain Darling.
For you, Doris.
Shouting for you, Doris, shooting, and when you're click, you're out of bullets, the next thing, what do you do next? You're still under the red mist.
I'll never play for the Croydon Gentlemen's Club again.
Maybe you pick up the nearest heavy object.
Yeah. Like,
Beauregard.
Or Beauregard's
Oh yeah, he
gun.
on switchblade, yeah.
Bang, bang,
He had a
bang,
gun.
bang, bang,
So you
bang,
pick
bang.
up it and so you spend the next 7 rounds of just putting bullets into this thing as the flames become too large to be defeated, and you realize when it's too late, perhaps it's too late to get out. It's certainly too late for Beauregard. The good doctor runs screaming from the building
right into the arms of the police.
straight into the welcoming arms of the police, who said, "Doctor, you have a lot of explaining to do."
I'm covered in blood.
But the question is, does Captain Darling make that alive?
if he can.
Let's have a look roll.
So he dies. He's never heard of him again. What? Oh. 100.
Oh no!
He climbs into the furnace. This is the way out. I know it is.
I think the critical is that Bodacious starts to, like, my viscera comes up and grabs it.
So with the fumble, we now clearly know that Captain Darling does not make it out alive. Your crispy
Made it
corpse
through
and
4 years of
Beauregard's
hell.
crispy corpse will eventually be discovered alongst the crispy remnants of this body, the bits and pieces, and the only person who makes it out alive is the doctor, who is put on trial for arson and other crimes against humanity, and we'll close the scene there. And I'll say thank you very much. Thank you to the live stream. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Clark. Thank you, John, for this visit. And again, all in memory of Bill, who is with us here in spirit, if not in person. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I did.
I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, kill the live stream.
Yes. I think it's
Bits and pieces.
Bye, guys.
I did gerrymander that a little bit.
I hope you enjoyed it.
We were running.
We'll see you next time. Bill, that was for you.
The torso and the viscera are actually separate.